Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
The mullet, it's made a return, and I like it.
Do you?
Only on white boys though, because the white boys it has to be long. It can't be like mid.
Would you let? Here's the big question: would you let your kid have a mullet?
Yeah,
No, dude.
got to.
No.
I rocked a mullet for many, many, many years, man.
How old are you?
Are we rolling?
Yeah. How old were you?
Probably from the time that I'm white and I grew up in Syracuse.
So I was born with
probably
it?
by the time I pulled out of my mother till the time I could make my own decisions and cut my own hair. So like 12, 13.
Well, let's see. What was the white boy in the 80s born with? Levi's, mullet.
yeah.
What else?
So mine was spiked on the side and combed over, and the permed mullet.
The highlights.
It was permed.
I had the Justin Timberlake highlights.
What else? What kind of shoes? What's on the feet? Is it boots?
No, I didn't wear boots. I
had,
wore whatever Kmart
yeah,
I had.
Airwalks?
What are those? What were they? Not British Knights, because I wanted British Knights, but my parents wouldn't.
LA Gears?
LA Gears, yeah.
Oh,
I rocked the LA Gears.
I see what you're saying.
LA Gears were hard. Karl Malone.
Yep.
Gave Karl Malone the deal.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
That was a big mistake by them. Fuck Karl Malone.
Whoa, dude.
Fuck Karl Malone. Hey, no, but he has some nice cigars, though. Have you guys seen his cigars?
No.
He has you guys are cigar guys.
Yeah.
Check out Karl Malone.
Shout out to Carlos. Trust Me Vodka.
Oh, yeah?
He says they're fucking amazing too.
Oh, the Carmelones?
Yeah.
They come with 32 flavors.
Shut up.
For real?
You're just bullshitting.
No, for real.
You're just bullshitting.
No,
me.
32 flavors.
You know it's bullshit, right?
I have no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive, episode 208. We have the one, the only, the never-ending, the noble, the nice, the neath, the...
Are you keeping it all ends?
Yeah, I see as many
get careful there,
as many
then.
M-words- as many M-words as I can find for him.
Yikes.
The podfather himself, Wraka.
Hey, your numbers are wrong. It's
Yeah, I
208,
know.
not 207.
Yeah, but that was last week's, dude.
Hey, host, shout out to host, man. I
That's
seen
right.
the artwork on the video, but it looks hella better in person.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're still
It's
gonna...
fucking dope, huh?
Yeah. And I met the new guy behind the board, Jason. What is it? Javier?
Yeah, dude.
Jack.
Joe?
Jack.
Jason.
Like the whiskey.
Jacelyn.
Or Jack. I like Angel calls him Jack Cousteau, which I
Jack
think is
Cousteau,
awesome.
Jack O'Lantern, Jack. Yeah. Hey, I'll have you know, this is your appearance number 12. Oh, number 11th. If we don't count Keith Hubs. Keith Stubbs.
What'd you call him?
I was gonna burp. Keith Stubbs.
Keith Humps.
Hubs. I said Hubs, but it's Stubbs.
You're counting all the video appearances where I'm like, happy birthday, guys.
Oh no, dude. Yo, you mean like every single one of them then?
Yeah, man. It's been a while since I've seen the top hat.
Yeah, it's Halloween, dude. We got Halloween.
What?
Oh, since
Winter.
Halloween.
I meant to say winter, sorry. Yeah, but it's been since Halloween.
You're
that I wore the
all
last
over
one.
the place, my friend.
You all right?
I'm trying to lower my blood pressure,
I
but
was
it's
gonna
not
say, you
working.
taking that blood pressure medication?
Yeah, dude.
Making you a little loopy?
I changed everything, dude. Everything I've been eating, out the door, dude. In with the new.
That's good, man.
So I have something that'll probably raise your blood pressure,
Let's
but that's
do it.
okay.
Let's
We're
do
all
it.
right, right?
Yeah.
So I've gone down a new avenue in life.
Wait, do you want to come out here and say it?
If everybody doesn't know now, I mean, this must be your first episode, for God's sakes, right? I started making wine,
Ooh.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
and my boy drinks red wine. So this is a tribute to you. You want some of this?
That looks like period blood.
Fuck.
Damn, dude, you're not a good seller.
You just been collecting. Hold on, so hold on, what inspired this? Were you up late watching some stupid YouTube video?
Yeah,
and
you
like,
don't
I
drink
could do
wine,
that?
so how are you doing this?
So wait to drink it. We'll all drink it together.
Okay.
This.
Hold on, time out. And this, the Bud Light next, it's not horrible.
It's not wonderful, but it's not horrible. This is actually a Simmons family recipe. This goes generations and generations and generations right here.
So since November?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ooh. The finest of Welch's right here.
not Welch's.
Do I get to say it's earthy?
It's not earthy.
like Brandon.
So
Viney.
it's a sweeter wine, right? But I mean, it's homemade hooch, right?
Yeah. So how do you make this in the bathtub?
No.
Did
no,
you and your family have a bathtub party?
I have a brewing.
Stomping on the grapes.
I basically have a brewing kit to build it with, so it's like it's legit. It's how they do it. So if I would have done it, I would have left it in a few more days because I think it's too sweet.
Did the kit fall off the conveyor belt?
There was
with
no
the
kit.
dicks?
It was just the actual. It's got a jug. It's got an airlock on it, so it bubbles. But
Cheers to number
Okay.
12.
do you want some of this?
Damn, why? Man, you better get
He
Joseph
doesn't
something.
drink.
He never
He doesn't
wants.
drink.
He never wants it.
But we offer it to him all the time. but
Come
he'd
on,
never-
Jack. What are you doing?
Just chilling.
All right. Tastes like grape juice.
It is
I
too-
like it.
It is too sweet, but I think, like you say, if we will let it be a little bit,
Hey, throw some trust me in this bitch.
you end up like George Lee, so putting like Sprite and fucking what is it on whiskey and shit.
Open one of them up.
What are we gonna do with
Just
it?
a minute.
What flavors are they?
It's vodka and vodka.
Shout out to Trust Me, man. I reached out to you guys like 5 years ago,
Really?
and you ignored me.
Well, this is you're the alcohol guy.
So one's gluten free and one's organic.
I love their packaging. Their
So-
artwork looks so good.
There's 100 different artists,
Oh, I thought we had that.
and all. I mean, it's a collector's item, right? So there's the gluten free or the organic. Which one do you want?
Oh well, if it's collectors, don't open it.
No, it's.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hey, we got a guy. So
All right, let's just do that. Let's do the blue. Let's do blue. Let's throw a little blue in here. Just a little bit. So how'd you become a part of the podcast? You work at company too?
Company one.
Oh, okay. And then the guys were like, "Hey,
I never knew him.
Yeah. So I
He
was
was after
with,
my time.
Yeah. Hanging out with Angel at Company one.
He was my laborer, and I forced him to quit.
was he doing some
Convince-
bullshit like you know?
convince-
How did he approach you? How did you hear about the pod? How did he approach it?
Well, we have a
Why'd you
mutual
get those
friend
cups
who
out?
told me about the podcast,
Why'd you get those
and
cups
we
You gonna
travel.
pour it in there?
And then
Hey,
we
that's what he
listen to
wants it
some of them
for.
every now
He's
and
mixing
then.
it with that.
And then I'm a graphic designer. I graduated with
it's
a
sweet,
bachelor's
it's fucking
from
strong.
Weaver State.
It's stronger
And
than you
so
think.
just along the lines,
maybe.
Angel hit me up for it. So
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Go ahead, dude.
Oh shit.
Everything
Am
for
I the only one doing
well,
this?
Yeah,
well, I
dude,
mean, you
everything for the
ruined what I
Podfather.
made, but I guess it's all right.
I didn't ruin it.
Well, I mean,
Trust me, it's the finest vodka out there. It only
Hey,
enhances.
keep going, keep going.
No, I'm good.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't
That's
taste
why
no.
we opened the
it,
bottle.
and that's it.
Yeah, I just needed a splash. I
Dude,
told you.
whatever happened to you?
I
Dre?
told you not to open the bottle. And you insisted.
You've changed, Dre.
And I brought you guys a bottle of champagne.
That's right. That's right.
Well, to be honest with you, a guy outside handed it to me. Yeah.
I
He said, "Happy New Year."
shut up.
Yeah.
We'll take
I
it.
think his name was Bobby. I was like,
I was gonna throw.
I mean, it's Cooks.
I was gonna
God's
throw.
sakes.
I was gonna throw a last name there, but I was like, oh, I better not. This is good, dude.
And by the way, don't ever invite me on a jazz game night. Downtown is super packed.
Yeah, it is. That's why we
Wait,
show
but
up. a
you
little
work
bit early.
downtown. We're clear here.
This is downtown, stupid.
Yeah, but you can have a parking spot here. If you don't have one outside, we'll get you inside the gate.
I don't know their code. I don't know all that stuff.
You-
You never say, Dre, here's the code for the gate if there's no parking.
hey,
It's the same as
the same one.
It's the same one. But I guess we should have
Hey.
made that more clear.
It's 3232.
No! And then like they leave the key for the studio underneath the.
Timestamp that, Jack.
How you been, dude?
Been good. Hey, did your
Oh, okay,
wife
cool.
get any
Move on.
more dicks off the conveyor belt?
She says she told me the other day, she's all, you can tell it's getting close to Thanksgiving because all of the sex toys and all of the lotions are coming down the belt lines. She's all, it's crazy. She's like, for like an entire night, I fucking unloaded dicks and fucking rubber vaginas.
Well, that's why I asked.
And
but-
lotions,
'cause
yeah,
you said
absolutely.
That. Is it still a
Absolutely.
hot item?
She says it's more now than it ever has been, but they told her, people that have been there before said it's because Valentine's Day is coming.
How long until those sex like robots start actually like sitting up and like
I
twerking
think
on
they
you?
already are. We
Yeah,
just
I think
haven't
they-
seen it. You know how like Asia has like the iPhone
they have
20 and we just haven't heard it
sex
yet.
dolls.
Oh yeah. They already got sex, so they will fucking blow you and do your taxes. You just don't know about it yet.
They should have a sex doll that's just a chair, so you can just sit in it, and then it does everything.
And they should just fucking
Exactly.
like
It just reaches around.
Like you're doing like one of your reaction videos. You're like, oh my god, and like you're actually having a good reaction about it. Yo, I'm only talking about this because it's out there for the people to see. Did you ever get some hate from that video?
What video?
From that reaction you showed me?
Oh, no. So context, there was this guy. So I do these reaction videos for artists and music, any genre of music. And I got sent one. I got a submission. I think the guy was in Baltimore or something. And the video was so bad. It had to have been done on like an iPhone 6. The singer was horrible.
What kind of music was it?
It was
rap.
It was hip hop.
Hip-hop.
Yeah. And it was like he was trying to be super eclectic with it, but it just came out horrible. It was like he was trying to make filet mignon, and it like came out like Dino Nuggets.
Pork chops.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Nuggets.
It was bad.
It was
really
when he
bad.
showed me this and his reaction is out there, allrock.com. You can see everything. But if you I was watching it before he posted it, and like his reaction was like, this is ready to go up, and it's like, yeah, like I'm leaving that in there. I'm like, holy shit.
And I try to be respectful. Like I'm a nice guy. I don't like to, because it's somebody's art. At the end of the day, it took time and effort to write those rhymes, to do the shoot and everything like that. It took time. So I try to be respectful. But this one. Is
it the worst one?
Can we play it?
You can play it. You just look up unrestricted reactions on YouTube. But it was so bad that I was just like, man, I can't wait for this to be done.
He
I'm
does say
paraphrasing,
that.
but I said something along those lines. I was like, yeah, this thing needs to hurry up too, or something like
I
that.
usually watch those. I wonder why I didn't.
So what did you say? Like did you hear anything about it?
No, he didn't say nothing. Somebody left a comment. He was like, man, you right. Somebody left a comment. He was like, man, you hit the nail on the head, man, with a little creative direction.
Unrestricted.
This could have been cool. Reactions. Yup.
Can we play this? This is gonna kick us out.
I mean, it's his.
Damn, John's algorithm's crazy. Yo, he's looking up videos right now. I see Jesse McCarthy. I see, man.
No, this is Angels, by the way.
Oh, then it's Angels. Israel.
Well, it's
Okay,
stuff that we've
go
done.
up, scroll up. It's gonna be one of the newer ones. It's gonna be set it off right there. Yep.
Look at his reaction. Put it in the middle.
Chief Wraka back with another music video reaction.
The people can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today's video, I need to throw a big shout out to Verity Esports, the #1 esports team of the world.
So you could go up like 30 seconds or so. Yeah. Yeah, like that.
So without further ado, man, let's jump into the video. Young Nikki.
I'm really just gonna shit on him on this. Just forward a little, please. Well, I mean, it's there. That's it, dude.
What are you doing? What is this?
They're going through Black Bear Diner right now.
Yeah. It's fucking Dave Buster's.
Okay, I kind of see what they're trying to do. They're trying to tell us a story. Audio off the bat.
Look at Dre's
is,
bushy ass cup.
very, very clunky. Let's see if he gets better. Okay, he's on a
So you've never watched these,
No.
right? This is the first time you
Yep.
watch them.
I mean, my man, at least look like you're having a good time. You do not look like you're enjoying it at all.
Those dudes like stone face while
Yeah.
he's on a date.
Somebody else coming through?
That chick got a set of chompers on her, doesn't she? Chew through coax cable, that chick.
Yeah. What's going on? Shorty?
Look at Dre's reaction, dude. Look at,
See, I am in somebody else.
It's all bad, bro. It's all bad. And no disrespect to the artist,
No.
but if you're gonna put yourself out there, it's the same thing like this. Somebody would be like, "Oh, look at this fat dude on the green couch." You know what I mean? Like,
he's like blending with the guy.
yeah, exactly. Where'd he go?
How come is it supposed to look?
Like
There
trash?
you go. There you go.
Okay, that's enough, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, you
Appreciate
can shut
it.
that out. Thank you, my
Hey,
friend.
thanks for everything you do, right?
Yeah, so sometimes I get those that are bad.
How often do you get those? Do you have like a whole catalog that are just backlogged of, or do you? I mean,
No, I
you
literally
usually-
send up my shoot out my email. I got a whole Instagram for it now, and I get submissions, and I'll do the submissions as they come in, right? I do have some that were sent to me, but they're older. I try to do more current stuff, so like
Right.
the last 2 months, I try to get those. Those are like priority, but yeah, I kind of have a library.
dude, you're looking good, motherfucker.
He's
Thank
lost a lot
you,
of
man.
weight.
Thank you,
Like very good.
thank you, bro. I lotion today.
How much are you
That will
lost?
work in my benefit later. Apparently.
Do you use lotion? What kind of lotion? Suave.
The wife bought this hemp tattoo lotion that is amazing.
The one that like literally hemp and it has the marijuana leaf on the front.
No, it's
Oh,
that's the hemp's one. I've used that before.
fire.
But this one it's a hemp one, but it looks like old traditional tattoos, but it smells so good. It makes your tattoos look fire.
Do you put your toothbrush next to all your families, like in one toothbrush holder?
So we have a
Or do you use the caps? You
So
use-
we have a cup, and there's the kids have theirs, and then me and the wife have ours.
Like a coffee
And
cup?
So no, it's like it's actually like a mason jar
Oh, okay.
in the drawer, and so ours go there, and the kids have their own. So, I mean, me and my wife do unmentionables with our mouth, so it doesn't really matter if our toothbrushes touch. But my kids, no, I don't. They don't. No. No.
have you ever dropped the toothbrush and just like put it back?
Never.
But they have
And
the
if I
cap,
would, I
though.
would just throw it away. Toothbrushes you could just wipe them.
Dude, this
$2,
last
$3.
This last toothbrush I have, it looks like it's been out in the battlefield for a while. I was like, oh, I can't.
It's like
deal with it.
roadkill.
Yeah. And every time I go grocery shopping, I always forget. And then I come back and I'm like, do you bring somebody? I'm like, no, dude.
bring a replacement?
We're gonna put you in for another week.
Do you guys use mouthwash?
I do. I have to.
No. Do you swish? Like, do you brush and then spit and then swish and then spit?
Yeah.
Or do you just brush, spit, and just leave?
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Little toothpaste in your mouth, right?
Yeah, they say
what I
that
do.
if
Really?
you put water in and you swish it and spit it, that you're defeating the purpose. They say that you're supposed to leave that in there. Just spit, but leave the toothpaste.
You know what
on your-
drives me nuts, dude? And I haven't figured out how the fuck. When I watch TV of people brushing their teeth, there's no foam coming out.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like it's all clean, and then they go poof, and then they're good. I look like a fucking Pomeranian with rabies when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm going like this, and then I'm like it's all over my hand. I'm going like this, so it like drips back down, and then I clean it. But I don't know how people just go like. And if it looks like they have nothing on
It's
there.
the movies, my friend. It's like the paper bags that don't make the noise. It's just movies, right?
So you do get all foamy and
Absolutely.
shit.
I think everybody's. Do you, Jack? Do you?
Absolutely. Let it drop down my chin
Get it
onto
on
my
you
chest.
get it on your beard.
I rub it on my genitals, let it burn a little bit. Come on, y'all ain't never did that.
What the fuck is this? This is why I like when he gets here, dude. Because he gets to be real.
Yeah, this
dude.
is not
This
Dre
is not-
that everybody sees.
Yeah,
this
this
is the Dre we get to see.
You
You're
know,
not Dre
you just
Wraka.
you just let it go, like let it drip a little bit, and then like you're getting in the shower anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and then then you wash it off.
Do you shit in the shower or do you shit wipe the shower?
I get cleaned up, and then just before I leave, that's the last thing I do is brush my teeth.
Yeah.
You don't brush your teeth, then get in the shower.
No,
dude,
it's the last thing I do.
I can't get in the shower with funky breath. I feel dirty.
Can you go to bed with a dirty
Do you
whistle?
want some soap, my friend?
No, you gotta wash your dick and you gotta wash your mouth before you go to bed.
Well,
when you
dirty
wake up.
whistle. I mean your ass. Can you go poop and then go to sleep?
No.
I'm
Well,
saying,
actually, yeah, because I got a
See?
bidet and
Oh,
I use
that's
baby
right,
wipes.
that's right,
I always
that's
use baby wipes. So you gotta use baby wipes. You guys use baby wipes? Dude
No,
wipes?
yeah.
The flushable ones.
I mean, you don't got no baby in the house, so
yeah, but we have the flushable dude wipes. Yeah.
got to.
Got to make
I
sure
gotta
the mud
figure out a
whistle's
way to
clean.
get those like at work with me.
Put
'cause
them in
now
your
when I
lunch-
don't
put them
have
in
them,
your
I-
lunchbox.
Yeah, what are you
I don't
doing?
have a lunchbox. What am I, 12?
Put them in your boots.
So you go to lunch every day?
No.
Then how do you?
How do
I
I
have
wipe?
a lunchbox, like a bag, a cooler.
I mean, I guess I can just have them in my truck, but I don't. necessarily drive to the shitter. I can just walk to it. So am I gonna walk with my little wipies?
Well, you should
Well, you're
probably
not going
know.
to put them in your pocket all day long, are you? So now
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
have a choice.
But the ones that I'm talking like the ones that I buy are like this big.
Yeah.
They got a travel kit.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I have the little ones. Carry them in the razor all the time.
Fuck, Trey. That's why you're here.
Or
dude.
hand sanitizer.
Some shit.
Or sometimes when, like, if I was to take a shit here, I would just take a little paper towel, roll it up.
Yeah.
Are you a fucking?
Really?
Are you a make it into a ball and wipe, or you fold it like a gentleman?
Nah, it got to be. You can't just ball it up because then you're gonna fuck up the toilet.
Yeah. I'd put mittens. I'd do the mittens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do that. Kind of like a.
Sometimes though, when I know when I'm going into this, I'll just before I sit down, because my hands are dry, I'll go lick my fingers. It's
And then
like I'm sorting through papers because you don't want it to. You ever put it on your ass and your hand slips?
Of course.
Right? Yeah, you put the grip like you're sorting through papers. That way it stays on there. Right?
I've done that too.
But once I've sat down and I've touched anything else, no way.
Yeah.
I'll put my hand under the sink. And get my fingers
Yeah,
wet.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I do that too. For a grip.
Yeah.
You ever
Just
put
spread
Put
the-
one of those
just
things
spread
on
the
your
chick
finger,
one
like the
side.
chick that goes through the papers in the office. Put one of those on there.
little condom?
The finger
Yeah.
condoms.
I used to wonder what those things were for. Now I
You
know.
don't- yeah.
Sorting through paper.
So you don't go.
Admin assistants.
Yeah.
Remember when those were a big thing in the 90s and 80s, especially in like TV show?
An admin assistant.
Yeah, like the administrative assistant.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Remember when she got that job?
Oh yeah, that's right. She had petty cash.
Yup.
She was available to petty cash. My kids watched that 6 months ago.
See,
I
I
actually
just-
thought it was pretty good.
The way you tell your life story, I just feel like you were that stupid like stoner dude.
What the fuck, man?
stoner
God
kid
damn,
that was on the
dude.
top
There's
of the
only
roof.
one person is allowed to come here and shit on us.
No, that's not shitting. Because he cleaned his life up. He became a chef. You know what I mean? He saved the day and he got the girl he wanted.
But you were born stupid, so that's a plus.
He's you had a mullet. You wore boots from Kmart. You were stupid.
Somebody's calling you. It says boss.
Okay.
Yo, how terrible it is to go to the porta potty and not having sanitizer when you're done. Oh, dude.
I just always carry it with me.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing? Why are you so unprepared? I feel like I would know if I'm gonna take a shit
I'm off today, dude.
in the porta potty.
I'm off today.
Like I'm gonna be equipped. Give me the hand sanitizer. Give me my wipes.
Tell you what, though, Dre has been like, we've done Dre Espanol, and he farts, and he goes on his purse, and he goes,
Equipped. And you work in a
He's sprayed.
truck. Why don't you just stash it in the truck? Don't you work in the
So you
same
can
truck?
keep it in your work truck.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm off today, fellas. Apologize. I'll pick it up. I'll pick up the pace. Yo, it was Mother's 60th birthday a couple days ago.
Hey, shout out.
Now, let me tell you this, and let me know if it bothers the shit out of you or not. So, as we know, my sister is out of town, right?
We
She
don't know.
Well, you do know because she lives in some bullshit town in Oregon.
Oh, I thought you said she's out of town. Like,
She lives out of town.
okay.
So, I called her and I said, hey, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but my question is, are you planning on being here for your mother's 60th birthday? She goes, no. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, no. I'm like, why? She goes, no, well, work is sending me here, and now work is about to make her move to another state. And he's like, no, I'm doing this, and I got to do that. I'm like, you do know it's 60th. Like, it's not a small number. Like, why am I freaking out and you're not? She goes, no, she kind of like got upset at me. I was like, okay, I was just wondering. I'm like, whatever. Then I text my
Shit, I'm about to get upset. How long this story's taking?
then I text my
Is this your first episode? This is your first angel story?
Somebody cue never in this story.
damn
Proceed.
it, dude.
Proceed.
Sorry.
So nobody cared, dude.
I'm-
Anyway,
I'm-
thanks for coming out. No, and then
I'm bought into the story.
then I
can't wait for the end.
asked her husband, hey, are you doing anything with mom on Saturday? He goes, no, I work. I was like, what do you mean?
But it's
My little brother, I work. I was like, no one gives a shit about this?
here's my thing before you go farther. I get it at 60, right? But why is it more important than 59 or 60,
I don't know, 'cause it's a-
61?
why do
'Cause
we
it's a
go-
round number?
Why do we go all crazy for 200 and not 108 or 208?
Because you're tied to these numbers, obviously. But like to me, like you're right. They should be doing something because 60 is, but 61. Once you get to that point, like every one of them's impressive, right?
I just felt upset.
So they didn't do. They have no plans to do anything.
No, it's like we'll do something on Sunday.
So is it?
No, I'll tell you what,
is it Sunday that's her birthday, or
No, it was Thursday.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But it
'cause
was
that's
during
when
the
you
week, so I'm
posted,
like,
that's
okay,
right.
I figured everybody's working, even though I went to work
Right.
and then I went to her house, visitor. So then I'm planning on doing something with her Saturday, all day Saturday. Now, guess what your boy's doing? I wanted to do something different, something nicer, and now that it became to be just her and I was like,
Perfect.
This is gonna be epic.
Perfect. This
So-
is why
so
you're
you
the favorite kid.
This is why I'm gonna become the favorite here in a sec. So, and by the time this comes out, it's probably already passed. But I rented a Ford Bronco for the mom
Oh, did you?
for the entire day Saturday.
Did you get it off of
Yeah,
that app? Mm-hmm. What's it called?
Toro.
Toro. Our boss has rented a. He turned me on to that, and I got on, and I was
you
like,
can get
"Oh,
a-
you can get
a
every."
Porsche.
I saw it for $358 a day.
no, I saw one for like $89.
Yeah, that's the gay one.
oh, well, we'll give
It's
that.
the boxer
We'll give that to
one.
Dre.
I want like the 911, like turbo, like
It's only one day, dude.
still.
Anyway,
You know what?
So-
You know what I wanted to do.
What?
This might spoil it here, but I was like, I had the great idea that I was going to get on there. I was going to rent that car, and then I was going to show up at the house and be like, "Hey, look what I just bought." And let her know. It says it only cost us $180,000. I got a smoking deal on it, and just like video the reaction to it.
just take Dre. Oh my man, what are you doing?
What do you think your wife would do if you pulled up?
Oh, she would be. It would be game over.
You only
Would
hear.
be game over.
You only hear.
Yeah, it would be game over. She's like, "Well, I hope that was enough to live in, motherfucker, because we're changing the locks and you are no longer allowed in here."
What would?
But
what
if
would-
I consulted in her and I said, "Hey, this is what I want to do," then yeah, absolutely. It's not a smart financial decision right now for us. But if I had done something big like that without consulting her, that's when she would lose her shit.
Isn't that some bullshit though? Because sometimes if the wife, if it was something that she wanted, let's say she wanted a Porsche 911, her dream car. I'm
Dre's,
just
Dre's about to split the room.
and then you show up with a Porsche 911. She, oh my gosh, let's go for a drive. But because it's not her dream car, she got a problem with it.
I think you're right.
Absolutely.
But that's
with you.
I don't think that's well. That's I mean that's around. That's down the line. Any
I'm not gonna rent this motherfucker right now.
I think you're right because your wife would do that.
Absolutely.
My wife would do that. Jack,
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
I don't have a wife. Don't ask. Yo, but what's her favorite car? Do you know?
You know what she wants so bad?
Fiat.
A fucking dually mega cab.
That's because she's manlier than you, though.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants a dually mega cab, like a brand new. I'm like, well, they're
That's my Porsche right there.
$110,000, right?
Yeah.
And so her first car in high school was an 86, 85 four-door dually Chevy. A gasser, 455. I mean,
Damn.
a big motherfucker,
Damn.
right? So that's how. What's what she? I mean, she's
She'd be going broke on gas at that point. At this point.
absolutely. So that's what she would want. And me, yeah, I love the thing you posted about a guy that drives a sports car, has a tiny dick. The guy with the biggest fucking truck out there, of course, is gonna post that shit, right?
Hey, science is proof, dude.
So what Bronco did you get? Did you get
The Ford
the
Bronco,
little one,
yeah, the 2021.
the little one, or
Can you
the?
pull that
It says
up?
the
I
four-door.
want to see what it looks like. It's a sport.
Do you have a picture of it?
Well, that's why I just asked him to pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because
pull
if
it
it's the sport, the little one, or is it the badass one, like the Badlands or the Sasquatch or the?
Ford Bronco, 2022 or 21.
21.
And this is her dream car. This is what she's
She
been
wants
eyeing.
one.
This
So bad.
is what she wants to buy now.
She's successful. Tell her to get it.
She's
That's
successful.
what I've been telling her, but she won't.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
It's
The
like
whole-
that. So it's like that red one right there.
The homegirl Mac wants that joint too.
But I think, but the one that I got is,
But it's a 4-door.
yeah.
That doesn't say little Mexican mom.
Okay, but again, I got the 4-door because I figured, hey,
That one right there?
no.
That says a lesbian named Tracy.
Yeah.
So it's not the Sport, it's the big one.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
nice.
I did say it's just like that blue one, but it's red.
She's going to shit.
I hope so.
You have to go do something fun, like go take
know.
it to Park City or something
I know,
like that.
I know, and I want to, but again, I bought not bought, Jesus. Like
I saw, your mom a Bronco?
And so I rented the 4-door one because I figured, hey,
Aren't you collecting unemployment right now, man? How the fuck you do that shit?
I rented the 4-door the 4-door one because I figured
To
we're
take
all
everybody,
gonna
right?
jump in there, but everybody's gonna be so busy. And then I was thinking, and I told my sister, I says, hey, just so you know, I did this for mom. How cool and how much diarrhea would she get if I said, hey, mom, we're driving this today, you're driving it, and when she
was in
opens the
there?
fucking door, you're in there, and she's like, yeah, I can't.
It's not happening.
It's like, God damn it. And the fact that I'm the only one who's freaking out about it, that's what drives me nuts.
So when did you start the poking around when everybody's doing this? Because this should have been talks like 4 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I was about
Absolutely.
It was about. I started actually like asking for links and stuff like about 2 weeks ago, and I started looking.
Yo, she's going to shit.
I hope so.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go. And you know what? She also wanted to get for Chris. Like she mentioned that she wanted to get this. She wants to get into hiking and she wants her trekking poles.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, first stop, we're gonna go to REI. We're gonna buy her some fucking. And I think I want to document this whole thing.
You
too.
should.
And we're gonna buy her some.
You know what?
Trekking poles?
Forget your sister.
Yeah.
Forget her husband. You should let me come, and I can pretend to be her husband.
You just go in the child seat in the back.
No, I'm not in the child seat. I'm gonna be dad.
Yo, Jack.
I'll
No,
be dad.
You can call me dad.
Hey,
You can call me dad.
Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah. I love this idea. You gonna rub her booty
Yeah.
on
Put
checkout?
my arm on her.
Yeah, rub the booty. Yeah.
The biscuits.
Rub her biscuits.
Now Dre's like, hey,
man.
I'm in. I'll bring my cameras.
I'm sure I can get a pass from the wife.
You could be Angel's little brother.
Nah, I'll be a side dude. You're the main dude. I'll be the side dude.
You guys attacked him in my mind. What's wrong with this?
I
It's
mean,
her 60th birthday, dude.
Eiffel Tower? The 6-year-old?
You like rotisserie chicken?
Yeah. Extra greasy.
Damn. I talked to my dad about it too. He's like, oh, I can't believe I'm in 60, huh?
Yeah.
He's
That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm like, I wasn't expecting your story over there on Facebook. I'm like, your dad, put your dick away, dude. You're posting pictures of your girlfriend on your stories. Chill the fuck out.
Oh, like your dad still want to hit.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
dude. He always asks, hey, how are you doing? Good. How's your mom?
Is your mom back there? I'm like,
I remember one time, cause I grew up with a single father, and we came back out to Utah from Portland, and my dad dropped me off at my mom's house one day, and I stayed the night. My brother, we had a good time. Well, like halfway through the night, we start hearing my dad go to Pound Town on my mom.
Ooh.
Nah, beat her.
Now your dad was a DJ. Does he have the rhythm?
Now my dad was buff. My dad was ready to go. Uh-oh, Justin's gonna have a heart attack. All these cardiac arrests going around. I know. So he's slapping guts. He's going to town.
It's been in the fridge for 2-3 days.
Oh.
You notice how it bleached the glass? Is it supposed to do that?
Yeah, dude.
Glass.
Yeah, it stained it.
I'm
Red?
staining it.
Yeah.
Stain it. All right, dude. We'll watch him.
It's homemade hooch, my friend.
You all right?
Hey,
Not
that's what's
fucking-
doing in your stomach right now, dude.
You're getting emotional.
I took a lot of time to make that.
He's just trying to paint the walls before the colonoscopy, you know?
Ah, that's
The funniest part about that is you guys drink that will give you diarrhea. Like there's no tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, dude. I want to be in a rental car.
When is your colonoscopy?
The 31st, my friend.
So are you gonna do that thing?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna take the drink too?
I'm gonna document it like as soon as I take the drink, and then do a short every time I go to the bathroom, like
Nice.
before, and then me going there, and then me getting ready to go under.
But you have to let it rip, dude. It's like, number one.
I'm not gonna take a shit. I'm not gonna take a shit.
Just
while I'm
face it
doing
at you. Just face it at you. All we have to see is your face, but we have to hear everything.
Who wants to hear me taking a shit?
This is the other side of the Beehive, dude.
Nah, you're the only one that gets enjoyment from
Am I the only one?
Ew. I want to hear a grown man shit. Joseph, you want to hear that?
Yo, you know what I should do is take that stand we have and set it outside the closed door. as I walk through, shut the door. How good are you at editing?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited again. Not my first rodeo, won't be my last, but it's good to know. It's good to know how things are down there.
Brian's about to get his. He's got his vasectomy lined up. Now he's telling me how this is gonna go, right? And he goes, "So I went to my appointment." I'm like, "Okay." And so just the fact that he went to his appointment, and then he's gonna go back to get it done. I'm like I did everything online, and then when I went, I got it done.
You didn't
He
have
goes,
a
"No, not
consultation
this
you had to
time."
go to, though,
So
right?
then he's telling me, God bless his heart. Then he's telling me how he's gonna do his thing, and he goes, "Yeah, it was kind of weird." I'm like, "What was?" And he goes, "Just pull your drawers down over there in front of a guy, or the guy right in front of your dick." I'm like, I never had to do that. I'm like, what are you getting done? And he's like, it was weird, and I go, now why'd you do that again?
He's always crazy that he met me behind Chili's. He got on his knees.
And he was.
He touched my butt. I didn't like it though.
He went origami on my dick to see how it's gonna look now.
He's all, just so, we got to test your colon too. Let's make sure your prostate's fine.
Yo, that's a
He's all, but
problem.
he didn't use his fingers, he used his tongue.
No, but then he's telling me this, and I go,
But he was wearing scrubs, so I trust him.
So he had a badge. So I'm good. He had a name tag. No, but he's like, I'm like, I never had to fucking do that. And he goes, yeah. So apparently his words was like, yeah, he had to check. I'm like, check what?
Check that you were a man.
It's like, check what? And he goes, check that to whether he was gonna do 2 incisions or 1. I go, like, where are you getting? Are you getting this done by at the butchery? Like, what are you doing?
Dude, I'll be curious when they see mine. He's all 1 incisions or 2. He's all, motherfucker, we're doing open heart surgery on that motherfucker.
We're gonna need to it's like cancel all my appointments for the whole week.
Got that big saw. Like the one they cut up skulls open with.
they use the pizza cutter to open you up.
Yo, all of a sudden he turns on The Exorcist. It's like, what are you doing?
So we're gonna watch this together.
Hey, I was trying to explain to somebody, what movie did you make me watch the trailer of?
Oh, it's the new
I said Conjuring.
Evil Dead.
Gary,
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead Rises.
I said Conjuring, obviously.
Nah,
I'm
this
not.
joint. Obviously, this is the '80s Evil Dead.
one of the greatest movies ever. By
Oh
the
man,
way.
the remake.
Fuck the
Incredible.
remake.
No, it was
Fuck
incredible,
the
bro.
remake. They made it scary, and it wasn't like old school slasher. The way the original was. Like, I get why they did it, but if you ever watched the original Evil Dead series, it was like slapstick horror, right? You never seen those?
It's Evil
With
Dead.
Bruce
Campbell,
Bruce Campbell?
guy with the saw.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
Remember
spoof.
when I was him for Halloween?
No.
Are you serious? Dude, I bought a chainsaw and I cut the hole in it and I put my arm in it. I had the leather. You don't remember that?
Where was I?
You guys weren't friends at the time.
Well, we had a podcast together.
No, we
so
did.
whatever.
But I never saw that.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
All I seen you wear is me.
What's his name? His name is Ash.
Oh yeah, Evil Dead Ash.
But anyway, so when's the new one come out?
I believe it's this year. It looks incredible. Like, if you're a horror fan, shout out to Will Wonder. He put me on to like Evil
How dare
Dead
you.
through his 31 Days of Halloween, and when I fell in love with the Evil Dead series. This one right here though, this is
This
next
shit
level.
right here. This shit right here.
Yeah, next level. And I'm not like a Jason, Chucky, Freddy. That doesn't scare me. Religion horror scares
In
me.
his fucking face, dude.
Let's see. Oh, what the hell? You look like the kid from People Under the Stairs.
No, you know who you look like. You look like Brendan Fraser and the Mummies.
You look like Leonardo DiCaprio from Titanic if you would have made it.
All right, well, fuck you guys. I was pretty
He
creative.
never made
I
it.
didn't buy it at a fucking store. I was creative on
Oh,
Halloween.
dude, why you gotta shit on me?
Because you just burned me.
And were you blackface?
I wasn't blackface. I was
dir-
dirt face.
I was dirty. If anything, it was brown face, and I'll allow it.
I was not, yeah, I wasn't black face. I was dirty face. So
He said I was Korean,
that would have been yellow.
Cambodian.
Yo, you mentioned something. Remember, you and I talk about it here on the pod a little bit about the guy from the Bills. You know, going through all that stuff and everything.
DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah, so I heard this guy and his friends on the podcast saying that basically you guys said everybody should quit being a pussy and quit playing and keep playing. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, yeah, they should. I was like,
clearly you
damn,
didn't listen.
No, I
because
listened. But
those guys were like, shut up and play ball.
Yeah.
Get him off the field and keep going. And I'm here like, that dude died on the field.
Exactly. I was like, that's at that point it's like beyond football.
Who said
dude.
that?
The guys on the podcast. So my thing is that like, if your friend literally is hurt and dies,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be in the frame of mind to do whatever
Yeah.
it is you guys do together. I don't care if you're if you see a guy lose his hand on a construction site,
Yeah.
and they be like, "Yo, business as usual,"
Or a finger. Yeah.
that might be crazy. if that's the case,
Fuck you.
yeah, fuck the execs at whatever construction site, because if that's trauma.
Yeah.
That's complete trauma. If I see somebody fall from a skyscraper down, I'm out of this work. I'm going home. I don't want nothing to do with this. If I'm at a podcast and you croak right now, I'm done. Wrap it up, Johnny.
Yeah.
Like we're out of here. You know what I mean?
His name is Joe.
His name is Jack, but thanks again.
Hey,
Joseph.
So, yeah, that's what. You're right. My bad. I didn't mean to call you out, but I was just listening. I was driving on the way to training, and I was
I
like,
thought we would get through this podcast without mentioning any other podcast.
I didn't mention anybody.
That's Angel's MO.
Well, first off, you brought up Will Wonder,
yeah.
No, I just shouted him out because he's the one that put me on to Evil
And
Dead.
also
but
host.
that's the name of his podcast. It's not even like you're all well, Douglas. Well, I was talking to Douglas. Like you said, Will Wonder, so you brought
That's
this
his
up
DJ
first time. You know what I mean?
Well, you didn't call Jay-Z Sean Carter? I was talking to Hove.
Well, I mean, depends on if we're friends or not, right?
Yeah, I was talking to Hove.
You wish you were talking.
So
about
Dana White slapped his wife.
That's right, dude. No, it's like that's.
stomped her out.
Justice like that's close to family, bro.
Got way disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Heartbroken.
Is it me or did he lose weight?
No, he lost a shit ton.
He looked like he got
Did you
skinny.
hear what happened? Like he was on the verge of dying. So he's
what?
he is TRT'd the fuck up right now.
Of course he
which
is.
makes it even worse what he did, right? But yeah, he about a year to now, he's probably lost 50 pounds.
Wow. I thought he was just like disappointed and stopped eating over the weekend.
No, yeah, he was thicker than a king-size Snickers bar there for a while. Now he's just built.
What do
Yeah.
you think he whispered? Nobody's talking about what he whispered in her ear. What
I
do you
don't
think he said?
Probably like bitch, their cameras here.
It's a very odd situation, especially the way the media's handling it, right? But he's boys with all of those guys.
Oh, of course, when you have a juggernaut behind you.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, I mean, they're boys, right? He works for Mickey fucking Mouse. Mm-hmm. So it's very odd.
That's right. I
He
keep
does.
forgetting that.
Yeah, Disney owns ESPN, which ESPN is in links with UFC, and so it's very odd how this has all gone down. Because I mean, it's been mentioned on a million podcasts. Like, who else can do that and get away with it? You straight up slapped a woman
On camera.
and nobody sees what happens after the fact. But there's allegedly that he had pushed her and she
Kicked
fell
her.
to the ground and kicked her, and we don't know, right? But that's hey. Oh,
Look up
no?
Annie White. Is it Annie? Ann?
I think so.
Or just Dana White's wife?
That's
Hey, Dana White's wife.
You know what? You know what?
You said new?
Nude.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nude.
God damn it, Dre. But you think about this is like mob mentality right here, right? Like when you're untouchable. Yeah, that one right there. The first one. Just the first one where
It said
it's like,
26 years.
"Ugh."
Yeah, she ain't bad.
They've known each other since they were 12 years old.
Yo, why do they look like brother and sister?
Because they've known each other since they were 12 years old.
Don't they have the same eyes? Like same
Go
eyes
to
and
the
eyebrows?
go to that third one over. Yeah, that one. That one's a little bit forgiving for her.
Not for him. Looks like a puffer fish.
No, here's the thing though. It's
But she was all right.
hey, but is he? No, obviously I haven't followed anything. I just saw the video. Is he in trouble? Is he
No!
being looked at? Nothing, huh?
No! You think that man will be in trouble?
Here's the thing. Regardless of what anybody says about Dana White, leading up to this, Dana White is one of the. I mean, you've got to hand MMA to that guy right there. He is the reason MMA is what it is.
Yeah, he's the biggest thing in MMA right now.
Him and Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
The biggest names in the UFC. And the UFC is, I don't care what anybody says about
another
Bellator, ONE FC, any of that other shit. UFC is the pinnacle of MMA, right?
The big dog.
So imagine if you have this multi-billion-dollar corporation, right? And you get rid of the biggest name, the driving force, the brains out there. What happens to the UFC at that point? Because who are you going to hire to take Dana White's spot?
Vince McMahon.
Joe Rogan.
No, Joe don't want those problems.
He would never take that job.
Joe's like you. He just wants to kind of coast by. Like, do cool shit, but just kind of coast by.
Because there's
Brandon Shaw.
Because who would you? There's not like a second hand man. There's not like a right hand man.
No.
To Dana. That's it. Like the buck stops there, right? That there's a reason when the company sold for $4 billion that they said we'll buy it, but he stays. So I don't know. They say they're going to suspend him for a little bit, but he's lucky as fuck. And maybe it was just the timing. Maybe it's just the people he knows through ESPN. But the way that it came out when the whole Mar Hamill thing went down, he's so lucky it fell into that news cycle.
The whole situation sucks, right? Because it puts people in a there's no moral compass no more. Like if you're trying to stand on a moral compass, there's so much bullshit that people can throw at you, right? Just having a cell phone, people are like, but you support that, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, yeah, we know he fucked up. It sucks. I don't know their personal relationship. I have my own thoughts on how you treat women and how you treat humans, right? I hope that they find peace in this thing, because I'm looking at the kids as a father. If my kids see me slap their mom in public, not behind closed doors like I do, but like,
Yes.
jokes, people, jokes.
Can I ask you this though?
It would be horrible.
Here we go.
Do you think that's the first time?
It doesn't matter if it's the first time, because it happened in front of the world.
But you're saying they saw me do it. Do you think that the kids have never seen this before?
I think they have. I think there've been heated arguments. And you just don't hit your wife in public. Like for me,
That's what makes me say, do you think this is the first time? Because if you're in an environment where you've got to know yourself and what's going on, right? And she was very quick to slap him, and he was very quick to slap her back.
Yeah.
Right?
Hers was better than his, though.
It was much better.
I think that this is a toxic relationship, and which is weird. I don't know why they would stay in a relationship. It's not like they're the president. Like, you don't have to have a significant other to be the president of the UFC. Like, we're not looking at your relationship. We don't even. I just found out that he had.
I was gonna say, did anybody know her or her name before?
I didn't know
this
he was.
happened,
I didn't know he was
right?
married.
Never. So it's like, dog. I don't think that. I think they have a toxic relationship. I think this is something to where when they drink, they bring up old shit. Maybe he cheated before. Maybe she cheated before. Maybe there's something other bullshit that's happened, and they bring up old shit, and that's when things get heated, right? I hope that. I mean, it's an overall sucky situation. I instantly once I seen that video, I was like, whoa, like, because I heard his daughter was getting harassed by people online before this, like just a few weeks ago. Like, she was getting harassed by another UFC fighter. I forget his name, but I was like, oh, what are the kids? Like the kids are gonna see this, and that breaks my heart that the kids are seeing their father, their hero, beat the person that they love most, probably.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That is insane.
Yeah.
And then I thought, what the fuck did he say? What did he whisper to get a slap?
Yeah.
What did he what aggravated her so bad to be like, motherfucker?
Oh, there's only 2 people in the world that will ever know, right? Because I guarantee you they don't. He doesn't ever say, well, she said this and he said this.
Is she
right?
pressing charges or anything? No.
No.
Nothing. Huh?
She came out with a statement before he did.
Mm-hmm.
Said, hey, you know, we love each other. We sometimes things happen in our relationship, but, you know, it is what it is.
Damn.
Hey, the comments though. Now here's the
Oh,
thing.
I bet.
Here's the thing.
How
You can
about
go,
the- how about
go to
the-
UFC Instagram at UFC. Look at the comments.
How about the slap league?
Yeah.
that
Same
was
week.
supposed to come out, and he posted one of those Fuck It Friday videos where he eats some shitty food, and people are like, how he had that slap fucking league, how ironic is this?
Yeah. One of the comments said, hey, when he's in the fucking Friday where he's tasting food, one of the comments said, I bet you that shit's slapping. I was dying. I was dead. Go to the one with him right there. Anyone with him. Just go to the comment section. What did some of those comments say?
This is really a slapping card today.
This card is gonna slap. Come on, this is crazy.
Look at the one poor guy. Hey guys, leave poor Dana alone.
Main event: Dana versus his wife. This is crazy. And here's what Dana.
Look, someone says, I'm here for the comments.
Absolutely. Here's where Dana, I think, is doing it right. He's in good graces with his wife. The families, they're healing. They're doing their thing. Now Dana's like, the public's going to say whatever the fuck they want. They're going to get it out of their system. This is going to be something that always lingers.
And we'll move on.
We're going to move on.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with, God rest the dead, Kobe Bryant, when he went through his allegations, got a championship, forgot about it.
Yeah.
Karl Malone, 13-year-old, forgot about it, right? Give him a statue. It's the same thing that always
man,
happens.
you're going heavy for Karl Malone. That poor guy.
He
man.
hates Carmelo.
I don't hate Karl Malone. Can't do that to my black
Love
brother.
Stockton, dude. Love Stockton.
Stockton, greatest jazz man ever.
I agree.
Ever.
What is it? The pasty gangster?
Hey, Jorge, you doing all right back there?
Yeah, bro.
Is your mic on? Can people hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How does it feel? Does Brian is he trying to fight you now or what?
No?
He doesn't even know. Oh, I've seen him once.
Yeah. Oh, I've only met him once. So.
Did he check you?
Brian's only behind doors now, dude.
Brian's
behind,
what?
Behind doors. Behind what is
We
it?
have a whole
Behind the
team.
scenes.
We have a whole team that makes this engine run.
I wish I had a team.
208 episodes. I mean,
You have one, right? You have Waldo. In and out. Here and there.
Waldo is my brother. Like, that's my guy. But Waldo, he
Yeah, he has his own thing on.
he does his free temptation marketing. He does his own thing. But everything you see is me, right? So I don't have the guy behind the computer that can do all that. I have to do it. I don't have the guy that can edit the video. I have to do it. You know what I mean? Like all those things. But so I think it's dope that you guys
sometimes when we do Dress Español and you're like, oh, I think I'll put one of these out like early or tomorrow or later tonight. I was like, damn, dude, you really gonna just? And sometimes I even think about it like, fucking Dre, like really just goes home and works.
let me ask you this, because I've always wondered this.
Hey, those are some nice sneakers. Are they Sherbert?
They're a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, it's cool. Sorry, proceed.
You're arguably the hardest working man in the local podcast business. I think that's safe to say, right? What does Mama think about everything and the time that you always have to take away from the family to make you and your empire work?
I think sometimes she has to remind herself, like, this is his passion. This is something that he's been doing before me. This is something that potentially could get us in a place where he doesn't have to work 3 jobs. She's supportive, but just like anything else, your wife gets frustrated. My wife gets frustrated. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here on a Friday night while my family's at home eating dinner. You know what I mean? So there are times where it's tough, but at the same time, when milestones happen, when opportunities land, it's like, oh, I see it now. I get it. Right. And I just keep on reminding her that like I'm also being an example to our kids too, right? Like I want to instill in my kids that chase your dreams, like go after things that you believe in and put in the extra hours. When the family goes to sleep, why is dad's head in the computer still? It's because he wants to do this, this, and this, right? While it's 3 o'clock in the morning and dad's still up at 6, ready to go and warm up the car so they can get to school in a warm car. Like these are the sacrifices that I take, and hopefully I can't speak for my wife, but what she shows is that she's supportive and that she understands that like there is light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? It's just like a workout. Like the workout sucks, but if you keep on working out, eventually you're gonna get buff. You're gonna get those abs. You're gonna be happy with the results, right?
Right.
But how much work are you willing to put in, and how much sacrifice are you willing to do? And what is that sacrifice? What is your limit? You know what I mean? There's certain limits. I won't cancel my son's Christmas, Christmas performance to go and record a podcast.
Right.
But I also want my son to understand that, hey, there are certain sacrifices in life that we have to do in order to achieve what we want to achieve. You know what I mean? And I hope people understand that, because if they don't, that becomes a difficult situation.
Right. Do you ever excuse me, do you ever take a day where like you have a set day where this is family day?
Every day's family day.
But I say where like Sunday or Saturday or it'd be a Thursday where we don't do anything work related. We don't do anything podcast related.
Nah.
You hustle every day.
Yeah, every day, every night. But
you go home at the end of the night.
Yeah,
every single day.
Every single day. And if I'm out of state or if I'm out on the road or something, my family's coming with me. No. When I'm at the Maverick Center, my son and wife are in the audience. I'm working, I'm DJing. They're in the audience.
Right.
When I'm going to Idaho next month for Fierce Fighting Championship number 24, shout out fiercefightingchampionship.com.
23 actually.
Or 20, is it 23?
Yeah.
23. Wife and son are coming with us. We're going to drive together. We're going to be in a hotel room together. So, and that creates an opportunity, it creates memories. But I wouldn't have able to get that opportunity if I didn't grind now.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I try to stress to people is that, like, it sucks doing work and you're not getting paid for it. It sucks doing, staying up until 4 o'clock in the morning, only sleeping 3 or 4 hours and doing the same bullshit again. But at the end of the day, something's going to click and there's going to be opportunity from that. And then you will get a paying gig or something from that. You will get a sponsor or something from that. And then like past that, you're gonna inspire or motivate somebody else. And if those people don't tell you, I know I motivate people. I know I inspire people to go do. I see it in their social media.
Right.
When I'm doing something and then I see somebody else flip something and do something different, I'm like, I see it. I see it. Right. And so my wife, my family, they might not feel it the way that I feel it, but when they go on these trips, when they get these life experiences, when they're meeting huge celebrities and people and getting shout outs, like Killer Mike, Run the Jewels, one of my favorite artists of all time, literally gave my son a birthday shout out. My son loves Run the Jewels. He listens to them all the time. But that wouldn't have came if dad didn't make sacrifices, right? And sometimes you have to take a step back and remind yourself that, like, yeah, this sacrifice now, it might suck, but hopefully tomorrow comes and it leads to something greater.
Right.
So the support system, and for the people and for the family members that might hear this and they might have somebody in their house or something that's dedicated their life to something, support them through the ups, through the downs. Support them. Even if you're frustrated, support them. As long as they're doing something good. You know what I mean? I ain't out here slinging dope.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm out here bringing smiles and uplifting people. Why wouldn't you support that?
No, it's an important thing to say, and it's an important thing to remind people of that. Regardless of what you do, rather it be you're a podcaster or a DJ, or rather you're very dedicated to your job, that you sit back and look at the hustle that I've put in has given us all of this, right? And as long as, like you said, it's something positive, something good, It's important to have a support both ways. Rather it be a wife support a husband on a hard job, or the husband supports a wife, not even if it's a full-time job, but the hustle to get things by, to get that next bite, that next piece of whatever, that next level of life that you want. It's important to do that. So I always wondered, because I see you every day. This guy's putting out something new. He's doing something different. He's doing something. I wonder, man, first and foremost, you're very lucky to have the wife, the family you do have, to support you so much. And I just wanted to give everybody a glimpse of the way that Dre works.
I also look at, I always say this, is that we all have 24 hours. It's like, how are you going to divide that up? Are you going to wake up before the family wakes up and get shit done? Or are you going to wait until the family sleeps and then get shit done? You know what I mean? My kids are asleep by 10, 9:30, 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? I watch a show with the wife. You know what I mean? We have, bonding time. And then by 10:30, 11, hey, I'm good. I can get a lot of shit done in 4 hours. And,
How much do you sleep?
it depends. Like, today I slept in a little bit. Like, I woke up at like 6:45 or so.
What time did you go to bed?
Last night I went to sleep at like 2:30.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
Dre.
2:30 or so. Yeah, because that takes you back at like 1 or something like that. So,
And I replied.
Yeah.
And I replied to
yeah.
Jesus Christ, you guys. 9:30. I'm like,
something each other's dick pics and
time to
shit.
take my
Propofol.
it's time to take my fucking Metamucil and go on and lay down. It's
How often do
9:30.
you guys ask yourself, what do you want in life?
Oh, every day.
Every day, every single day.
And what do you answer with?
I want what I want. Here's my answer. I want me and my kids to have it better than I had it growing up. And I had it pretty fucking good growing up.
Have you achieved that?
Absolutely.
So what more is there? If you've already achieved that, what is there?
Better than better.
So what does that look like?
Comfortable living, to be able to.
So are you sustaining? Because you're already comfortable, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But better than now, and then better than now, and then better than now. So I want a bigger house. And not so much material things. I want to be able to go out and go places that I was never able to go as a kid. My family hustled, but when we went to vacation, we went to California. That's as good as it got. I want family time to multiple areas. I want to travel the world with my family. That's important to me, that I have more time with my kids than I got with my family, because my family worked every fucking day, hand over fist, to get what we had. And to me, that's success.
Now, as a father with 2 cell phones that is on the clock 24/7, doesn't that go against what you want?
It's tough, but everybody, I feel like everybody knows that what we have is because Dad has those responsibilities. My husband has those responsibilities, and everything that we do and all the things that we're able to do is because he has those sacrifices. So it's tough. It sucks. It sucks that we were at a jazz game, and we love doing that as a family. Or we go on vacation and the phone rings. I have to. It's part of the hustle, right? But I step out and then I reset and we get back into it. It's just, it is what it is, right?
What do you think your kids see?
They eat? What'd you say?
See. How do you think your kids see you?
I hope that they see that Dad kisses us every night when we go to bed, and we wake up and Dad is already gone to work or to whatever he's doing. But I come home every day and spend as much time as I can. And the Dad's, he's a grinder, gets at it. I got sick a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, and I realized I still worked from home, But I realized this is the first time in 10 years that I called in sick to work, that I missed work. And even when I called in sick, I still worked at home.
Yo, your PTO bank is crazy.
I don't get PTO like that. It's by years of service. So, but I'm not a guy to just tap out. I never say I'm too sick or I can't go to work, or I never have an excuse. I just go. So I hope they see that, and I hope I lead by an example that no matter what, no matter how smart you are in life, you just put your head down and you just push forward and go and go and go and go. Because regardless of how where you are status-wise, where you live, what you have, if you just push and you grind and you go, every day is a step up the ladder and you get better and better and better and better. Never feel sorry for yourself.
Do you ever question, like, am I putting that energy in the right place, though? The reason why I asked that is because I've had that moment where it's like, damn, am I putting that energy in the place where I feel this thing is gonna go to the next level?
When I get very stressed out, to the point where everybody's been there, like, what the fuck? Then I sit back and I look, and I've many times I've looked around. I've seen a roof over our head. I've seen everything that we have is because of how hard we work. And not to say that, are you putting your energy into the right thing? It's got to be the right thing to me, because we're always getting better and better and better and better, no matter what. No matter if it's this, my career, our family. Like, we've never had a spot where all this isn't working, we need to figure it out. It's always been better and better and better. So, yeah, I think so. I do believe. Everybody looks at their life and they value it off of how much money they make, right? And we do well, right? We do all right. But when I wake up on weekends and I'm not at work and I get to spend time with my family, other than that stays with me, but I'm still with my family, I know I'm doing the right thing.
Jackson, when's the last time you beat off?
Like 3 days ago.
You a damn
Yeah,
lie.
you're slow, dude.
What's your category in Pornhub? What do you go to?
Man, fuck.
Irish MILF? Nah, you probably kink like chocolate
It's gotta be
lady.
some Viking shit, dude.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Viking?
Serious question.
Yeah.
Stepmom, bro.
Stepmom?
Oh, wow.
What about you? What's your go-to?
I think we all know that, right?
Feet?
What's yours?
Grandma.
Shut up.
Come on.
Like 80 plus.
Come on.
Hey, I saw your friend on at the mall the other day, Miss Lisa Barlow.
Oh, yeah? Did you say hi?
No, I walked. It was not the one I like, so I walked by and I'm like, oh,
The fuck was that?
god damn, dude.
Never do that.
We should
It
know.
must be
we should have
hobos.
a light outside
Recording.
that says recording, dude.
Yeah. You know what I like?
What?
On the
Real Housewives?
what's my go-to?
What?
POV.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good one. That one's popping.
POV, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Puts
Do
me
you
like I'm
it when I
there.
stand right here? I'm gonna be
No.
a cock.
How about
POV dirty talk.
how about Joy? Like Joy.
JOI.
What's that?
Jerk off
Jerk off.
Hey,
instructions.
look it up.
Jerk up. No, let's not.
Jerk off
Jerk
instructions.
off instructions, dude. They tell you how to do it, how fast, when
I
to
can't
come.
do that because I'm like, bitch,
Yeah,
I'm a pro anyway.
I know.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna tell me how to
Start
do?
touching you, and I'm like, ugh.
What man needs instructions on how to jerk off?
Because in a child, like as
he
a
turned
small
you
kid,
into their
you
bitch.
perfected it. Like the first time you came beating off, you're like, oh, I'm a pro at this already,
Yeah.
right?
That shit was crazy.
Absolutely.
The first time you're like,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah.
what the fuck?
I know, dude. I was like, oh, I just broke it.
What the hell happened?
I did it.
Oh man, this is
You
the
remember
best.
when you remember exactly where you were?
Absolutely.
I was in my house back in Mexico.
I remember the
I'm like,
location,
it says to do this.
but
Whoa.
I don't remember. I remember the location, but I don't remember like what it looked like.
Oh, I remember.
That
like
first
it
night, was it
yesterday.
the same as like the second and 98th?
There was a lot there.
The first time?
There was a ton there. Way more than there's ever been before.
What do you mean? Oh, what are we talking about?
Semen.
Nut.
Oh, semen. Yeah, dude, does that go away? It's got to, right?
Yeah, it's because you're on.
gotta minimize as you grow.
Yeah, you gotta save it up, right?
Gotta piss.
Oh,
All
thought
right,
you were
see
gonna
you
get
later,
a
dude. It
Gatorade
was
bottle
fun.
out.
I was gonna ask you guys. You guys want to switch chairs over there for a minute? He's interviewing you and shit. He's like lay down like you're going therapy. What are you doing this weekend?
what are we
Sexy? Over an hour.
Hour 10.
I just did backsplash tile in the kitchen. Got that done. I'm gonna paint some walls and paint some cabinets this weekend.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, we're balls deep. Like we're ready to move.
Yeah.
It's like 911, and we've got to get this motherfucker done before April.
So at this point, you got a house you're going for, or you're still looking?
The problem is it's not like I have 7 or 8 houses I would love to buy right now, but until we get ours done, and we're actually like, okay, we're ready to go. It's not like you can set your sights on a house that you want because the market's so fast, right?
Yeah.
I do know that we're gonna go a little farther north, but
Or are you?
not too bad though.
Is the wife ready to go too?
Yeah,
She's like,
we've outgrown it. We've outgrown the house. Like the day we moved in,
you guys were already too much.
we were because she got pregnant like a month later
bought it.
after we bought the house, and so we always had the extra room. Well, she got pregnant, and I was like, "Well, we don't have an extra room
Now, when you
anymore."
said pregnant with the first one or second?
The second one.
Oh yeah.
So we had the oldest one. We lived in an apartment together before we bought our first house, and we've been here for 8 years. So
I remember. So he used to be like back at Company One. He used to be my coordinator. And one time I went up to him. He was so stressed out and everything. I'm like, "What's going on?" So we used to smoke cigarettes back then. And he's like, "Dude, my wife is pregnant." And I was like, I thought you just had a kid.
there's 4 years between them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we outgrew the house. It's time to move, and we're looking at. It's funny when you look at a house. We bought our first house, and it was $190,000. I was like, "Oh my god, how the fuck are we? Now you? I mean,
Yeah.
how do you buy? You can't buy anything for that. You can't buy a truck for that, right?" So now that we've done a lot of remodeling, we're getting ready to sell it. Now we're looking at really jumping up, and it's like, it's not very uncommon to say that you're going to spend $750,000 on a house right now, right?
Especially in your area.
Yeah.
Yo, how long have you been in that Park City huge apartment you got?
Damn, it's been a minute. Like 10 years.
Because you know what I remember, because I was going through the episodes today to see how many times you've done this, and the first time that I went at the bottom of your building was because you edited the Beehive Fight Night.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So then I had to go get the card from you, and you're like, "Oh, I'm here," and you gave me an address, and I pull up, and
That's when the X was in the video.
yeah, that's right.
Throwback.
And also for the 100, she popped in. Remember?
Oh yeah, she got a little handsy, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
did she?
"Wifey, why's wifey all over me?" And then your wife got on the couch too, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why am I on the casting couch with the wives?" Y'all didn't know this. That was my category.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Wife porn.
see. Ooh.
Wife porn.
Yo, are you done with kids?
Yeah, man, you ask me that every time.
Well, yeah,
And
but
you're
you know
like,
what?
"Well, you need to come to team.
Well,
Bust
you know,
nuts."
no, but you know what happens? Because every time you say that, and
I'm gonna
you
tell you how
guys
the
end
next
up pregnant.
5 minutes of this
No.
conversation
Next
is
time you end up
hey,
pregnant
you need to
again.
go get a vasectomy right now. Brian did it. You ain't down with team bust nuts. Proceed.
Last time I asked you, you're like,
How many kids?
"Oh yeah,
How many kids?
3.
I wanna get-
Three.
I want to get a vasectomy," and he was like, "Oh yeah, my wife is pregnant because I just put it in the universe." I was like, "No, I think you put it somewhere else, not in the universe. That's not how."
So is the wife on the
Is she done with kids?
birth control?
Nah, she ain't on birth control.
Your pull-out game is
Yeah,
just
of
strong.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much of this do you have?
Fuck, like 4 gallons
Where are you holding it?
in the fridge.
Where do you have? Do you have an extra fridge?
I have 2 fridges.
Did you buy that bottle?
This is a Jack Daniel's single barrel rye one that I just peeled the stickers off, and
Right, my bad.
I thought it was cool looking.
I was gonna bring a bottle of Jim Beam, but I was like, you guys would laugh at me.
Why?
Cause it's Jim Beam.
Everything's
trash.
welcome, dude. Look how much stuff. you have.
Trash.
Jim Beam. I mean, E&J's trash.
You're right. It's not like Old Crow. So JB's better than
JB's
like
move.
Old Crow. But that single barrel rye, Jack Daniels, I was always like, not a Jack Daniels guy.
Yeah.
Regular Jack Daniels just like that.
Have you
Top 5 whiskeys I've
you
ever
tried
had.
that? Have you-
But you can't buy that anywhere.
Have you tried that the white Jack Daniels?
Yeah, that's just
You don't like
moonshine.
it?
It's just moonshine. Just
Yeah.
hasn't been in a cast barrel.
Same thing with Hennessy White. Have you seen the Hennessy White bottle? Pull up Hennessy White for me, Josephine, please. It is fire. Like, I mean, it's the same bullshit.
It's because of you that I bought that screwball.
No, that was Mac. I didn't ask for that.
but you bought a shot for both of us, and,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Yo, what is that?" And then she showed it to me and took a photo.
Can I get a little bit of the Tiger
No,
Thick?
dude.
A little bit of the what?
Tiger Thick?
No, dude.
I want to try some. When your homie was here, what's his name, Jorge? When he was on the couch, I was like, I want to try some.
Jorge
you guys
Lee.
are flying empty bottles now?
Well,
I don't know why you
that was
kept
the
that one there.
That was the one we kept.
Is that the
we
signed one?
drank? That's the signed one. Angel won't let us
okay.
open that one, so
Gotcha. Okay.
That was a good
he
one.
worked hard. He hustled for that one.
Not really. I mean,
I did.
I mean, he did.
I can't just be like you. I
He's-
work at the radio, and then
he's-
everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta
He
get a picture
snuck
with
it
this
in.
guy."
And you know what the reason being is because that one is batch 1. And even Schaub's all, how the fuck did you get this?
yeah.
So
Yo, that's the one.
Yeah, the Henny White. Pure white.
Let's
But
put
it's
more
yellow.
thought in the bottle, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. It's classic. It's like old school.
Do you like Dosherano? You ever had that?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm not a liquor connoisseur. I'm just kind of
Yeah,
like,
not either. I just drink.
whatever the rappers are drinking, that's what I'll drink. Remember?
So like when you were into your whole
That's why you brought up Hennessy. See
no,
what I'm
I was
saying?
just saying. So when you were into what's his name, you were drinking piss.
Good job. Good job. He should have capitalized on that.
have mentioned the name, you would have killed the joke.
Like if OJ
I wasn't going for the. I was saying allegedly. I didn't want to break the bank, but I mean we can all say.
OJ should have came out with some Cutco. Like if he would have came out with Cutco knife, like his line,
Dude, do you see the?
he would have made a killing.
Do you see the fighter that came want to have him on the pot?
Yeah. He was sponsored by Ginsu knives.
I need a news. It was Christmas this year when I realized that like
We all had Ginsus, right?
yeah. When I realized that like I am old because I get excited for new cooking wear.
Oh yes,
Like,
baby.
I open up the big box and it's new pots and pans. I'm like, what?
Yes.
Non-stick, let's go.
There's those dad pleasures where you're just like, fuck yes, that's a score right there.
Dude, we just bought for my sister because we did the Christmas from there, so we sent all of our presents there, and she's starting to build this pot set from I can never say that store sur la table, whatever the hell it is.
Never heard of it.
But it's just like regular pots that they have nothing fancy in them, but they're heavy as shit, and they're so goddamn expensive. And she's like, I want that, and I want this color, and I was like, all right, whatever.
I got an air fryer that had a rotisserie thing in it. You would have thought I hit the lottery. I was just like, oh, couldn't wait.
Remember that oven that I bought the ex-wife, and she took it, the little oven that I told you to get.
Oh yeah.
So I
yeah.
went to Costco with the mom because we were gonna get some new stuff for your boy to eat, and that was like the first thing they have on the wall as you enter, and you're like, oh. I was like, I remember that.
You didn't get one?
No.
Have you done a rotisserie chicken yet?
Yes, it was outstanding.
So it just rotates
It's an
like what?
air fryer. This motherfucker's an air fryer, but it's a big one,
Is
right?
that with the bar doors?
So it
okay.
pulls down like an oven, but it's got a whole bunch of different racks. It's got, and then it comes with a vegetable cage that spins while it air fries, but it also came with a skewer and a rotisserie. So you put it in there, and the whole fucking thing sits and spins. It was awesome. Can't put a very big chicken in there though. It's got to be one on the smaller side.
That's what I ended up coming out of Costco with 2 rotisserie chickens.
I've been making the best eggs lately.
Eggs.
Cholula.
You farting your ass off?
No.
Dude, every day for snacks, my go-to snack, hard-boiled eggs, dude.
Ooh.
There's
that's
nothing
fart
but a
machine.
fucking good hard-boiled egg and some salt and pepper.
Oh yeah.
Yo, how
Little hot
gross is
sauce.
to eat the fucking egg with a little bit of shell. You're like, it's like, oh fuck, disgusting.
Nah, I just make sure it's off.
You know those egg cups? Like you open them up and you put the potato and the.
What?
They're egg cups.
It's a Caucasian thing?
Well, you buy them at the store. I don't necessarily say it's only whites. For
only
God's
whites,
sakes.
only white clients.
I'm sure there's. I mean, you've never seen them?
No.
Just add an egg.
No.
So you
Can
open
we
it
look
up.
at this thing? What is
So
this?
you open it up.
Is this Jim Dean?
No, it's not Jimmy Dean.
Oh.
Jim Bean.
Pauly Dean.
Yeah. Pauly Dean.
That's why he doesn't know about.
Just do.
whites only
Just
on it?
add an egg. Just add an egg cup.
Man, that Paula Dean thing hurt my heart, man. I love
Yeah,
Paula
right there.
Dean. And what store do you shop at? Harmon's?
Smith's, man.
You're a liar.
Is this Miss?
Or Dick's.
Just crack egg?
So
Isn't
you
Dick's for
open that
sports?
up. You open that up, right? And it's got the ham. It's got the cheese. It's got bacon.
Oh, it's a ramen
And then
noodles for eggs.
you crack an egg in it. You mix it up and you put it in the microwave.
So it's ramen noodles with eggs.
Yeah, basically. See, there's a black guy eating
Yeah,
it
there's
right
a
there.
Dre. There's a Dre there.
Jebediah, would you drink this or eat this?
Yeah, if I was on the go. Yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
No,
it?
dude, you're
Yeah,
always
wait.
on the go. You should be
It
doing that.
looks like, well, I prep. So it looks like it would just be a lot of nothing. Like, I think that meal right there would just piss me off. Like,
It wouldn't fill you?
no, look at that.
mean,
Oh,
I used to
I'm
make
sorry.
them when I
Hey,
was, like,
hey,
prepping.
look. Obviously, it's working.
Hey, nice. Good job matching your shit, dude.
Thank you.
Do you wear boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Show us.
Yeah? Like, do they come to, like, right here? Where are they in? Like, right here? Or are they up here? Like, you have the John Claude joints?
The who?
John Claude?
Van Damme?
Do you let your wife buy your underwear? Or do you buy it?
Well, it's not like I ever buy underwear. It's Christmas time. I get new underwear, man.
I'm here to think that, like, wives or spouses are the one that buy the undergarments. Like, I'll go buy a t-shirt, but I never buy my own socks. I never buy my own underwear.
Yeah, but what do you say? Do you say, hey, I need more socks?
No, she just knows.
So socks, I buy my own socks.
Does she do your
There's a
laundry?
special kind of sock. I have to do the ankle socks. I can't do the.
Oh, yeah,
I
same
can.
here.
I have hairy, like very hairy legs.
Yeah.
So anything above my ankle, I can't fucks with. So I buy socks. She buys my underwear.
Well, you know what they say. The higher the sock, the downer the fool.
Really?
Yeah. So you ain't down, Holmes.
Well, I'm not like. It's not like I have those fucking 3-stripe fucking cholo socks. For God's sakes.
Are you part of the fool community?
The fool community. What's that mean?
Fucking guy, dude.
You don't know what the fool community?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm white.
I'm gonna have to. I'll have to link you to the fool community.
Is that like this fool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know. It's a good follow.
So how high are your socks?
Oh, I got ankle socks.
Then what are we talking about?
No, I'm
you
just saying.
shave your legs too, apparently.
No, they're just ashy.
You don't have it. You don't grow hair on
You
your
said
legs.
it.
Yeah, I do. I got some hair on there. Barely.
My fucking daughters have more fucking hair on their legs than you do, for God's sakes.
I got more hair on my pussy.
Look at
than
those
you
Do you
got.
have hairy legs?
Yeah.
I mean, he's Mexican.
No, you don't. Neither one of you guys
I
have
do.
hairy
What
legs.
do you mean? Look at this shit, bro.
Yo, your legs are the same color as your shoes and your
Get
shirt
the
and your
fuck
hat.
out of here, motherfuckers. I'm talking from here to here, Sasquatch.
Hey, pull
Up here,
pull up parsnips. Don't ask me how to spell it. That's what your legs look like.
Parsnips.
parsnips.
Yeah. Your legs look like parsnips.
Collard greens.
Jack is like, I never worked this hard since I started here.
It's like a radish. I mean, yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you. I'm good with
Are
that.
you still dieting?
Yeah.
Are you still on the Christmas mode?
No, I'm.
God damn it, you
I'm,
made me do it.
I'm just being cautious.
Beat me to it. I was gonna go pee.
I'm just. Yeah, you gotta hold it now. Hey, take extra long. Let's see how long you hold out.
Oh, I can.
I didn't flush
I
the
can't hold
toilet
my
either.
I can't hold my pee. Yo, I don't know who the fuck goes and pees in there, but it's like I can already see it, dude. This guy goes in there, opens the fucking lid, opens the fucking seat, and gets his dick out and goes it's everywhere but the fucking thing, dude. Every time I open that, I go, well, who doesn't know how to pee?
Yeah.
Anyway, you still dieting?
Yeah.
Did you go back? You guys are not working out yet because of the cold or what?
Yeah, so we're waiting until it's about 50 degrees. Right now it's a little too cold. Because when we're getting out there, it's like 34, 30 degrees
You guys do it
outside.
early in the morning. Huh?
Yeah, so we're out there early. So as soon as it gets a little bit warmer, about 50 degrees, like towards the end of the day, well, like today it was perfect, like 40 degrees, like 49. That's perfect for me. But it's also like the top of the day where I'm the most busy. But yeah, about 50 degrees, we'll be back out there. So if you wanna work out with us, if you live in the the tri-state area of Salt Lake City, you can reach out to me. Weight Down, Credit Up. We just meet at Murray High. We go through different drills, and it's a good time, man. It's a real good time. We have a lot of fun.
Is it hard for you to pick it up again?
I don't know. I haven't picked it up again.
But you think it will? I mean, because you've worked out before.
Yeah, you just do it. I mean,
Because you're not even doing your own thing.
yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I have. I haven't stopped. It's just less intense, right? Because I'm by myself, or I'm not working out with anybody.
Yeah.
But I haven't stopped. I got my little 25-pound weight at home, and I'll do some pyramid lifts, some Arnold lifts, and whatnot, air squats. There's a lot that you can do just at home. Give yourself 15 minutes. You can do a lot in 15 minutes.
You still got a weight target?
Yeah, but I don't really focus on the target too much. It's just about how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like, it really doesn't matter. It matters, but at the same time, it's like, how do I feel? Am I able? Am my waist? Is my waistline going down? Am my clothes fitting a little bit better? You know what I mean?
Are you the kind of guy that's like, okay, I'm here, like you try to put an hour every day, or you're like, I'll do an hour, I'll do 15, and next morning I'll do half or whatever?
It's just whatever my life says I can do. Right? Like, if I have time in the morning, or if I have time to get an hour in, I'm gonna go do an hour. If I only have 5 minutes to go do a quick burn, then I'm gonna do 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, you can do a lot in 5 minutes. A lot.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of squats in. You can do a lot of lifts. You can just get your heart rate up. You know what I mean? And yeah, it really doesn't matter as far as time or anything like that.
Monday morning, I went to the gym, and I said, I'm just gonna go. I was like, I want to take a chill, and I'm just gonna go and walk on the treadmill. And then I went from walking to jogging to running, then back to jogging, back to walking. I did that for an hour, and I got done. My legs were like, "Yeah, we're done, dude." We were like, my legs were like you get off the treadmill, and it's like your leg is like
Done like Lisa Marie Presley.
whoa, dude, 54, dude.
56. Was it 6?
54.
54. And also, shout out to, rest in peace, Robbie Knievel. Evil Knievel's son.
Yeah, I seen
Passed
that.
away at 60 due to cancer.
I didn't know he had cancer. I remember him, but he was supposed to do the Grand Canyon, but they canceled it.
He did a part of it.
Did he
did
actually
do
do
a
it?
part of it, yes.
Okay.
So he did jump. He actually jumped the Grand Canyon.
And he did Vegas. I remember Vegas.
Yep.
This was all, man, I was a kid, so you had to been what, like 25?
35, I think.
Yeah, this old guy. Robbie Knievel was that dude. I didn't grow up with Evil, but Robbie, that was a spectacle. Back in the day, kids, there was this thing called television, and they had this thing scheduled, and it was like
you
an
had
event.
7 channels, and that was it, right?
Yeah. It was an event. Tune in, 6 o'clock, family TV. You'll see this guy jump the Grand Canyon. What?
No.
And he had a fly outfit too.
It was crazy to me when I know we already mentioned this, like when you told me about Ken Block. Like how many? I have no idea who he was. When you told me, I was like, "Yo,
What?
Ken." Yeah, you were like, "Yo, Ken Block died," and I was like, "Oh, damn!" I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I went to do Dress Español with him. He was like, "Yo, did you hear about Ken Block?" And I was like, I don't know. And then today he was mentioned at training, and everybody knew who he was. I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I never."
Icon. Straight up icon
Yeah.
in the motorsports world.
What he would do, the way he would drift, was incredible.
The Hoonigan videos. That one that he did, the last one that he did in Vegas with the that Audi, that electric Audi. I mean, Motherfucker went into the lobby of a casino and did donuts in there, and then rolled out. Didn't hit shit.
With the Indy car, right?
The Audi.
Yeah,
that
the
badass
Audi.
Audi. Yeah.
Incredible.
I had no idea.
Just to be able to control a vehicle the way these guys do. Like I look at the guys like anything that's not out, like anything outside your body, right? Whether if it's a skateboard, motorsports, whatever it is, I'm amazed by that. That's why I was so hard into skateboarding. Like the
Pause.
CKY videos. That wasn't possible.
Yeah, it
You
was.
said it went hard into.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pause.
No, I got it.
But the art of controlling something else that doesn't have a mind of its own, you have to control that. That's crazy to me.
What does CKY stand for?
CKY.
You probably don't know what the CKY videos are, do you?
You know a little guy named Bam Margera.
Bam Margera.
Yeah.
Johnny, will you pull up CKY skate
This
tapes?
motherfucker's like, before I turn, let me come up with another name.
Can't kill yourself.
Hey, Jesus. What's that?
Can't kill yourself.
Jesus.
And they were, man,
It's for the
Bam,
start of Jackass is what it was.
Bam Margera, underrated. He literally birthed a whole generation of attitude.
Yeah, we can't play any of this, but
Yeah, don't play. Maybe go to images.
Yeah,
go to
there you
images.
go.
You can
We
see
can
some of the
also
images.
we can always play it and not show it.
But yeah, man, these guys. So look how young Bam was.
Damn.
Young dudes, man. 19-year-olds, just like his dad Phil. And this is what I
Yo, the
miss.
uncle passed away. What's his name?
oh,
Dan Vito?
Don Vito.
Don Vito?
Yeah, that fucking cross-eye.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he looked like he got an interview with Soft White Underbelly. But this is
I
what
never
I
seen
grew
this.
up on.
Is it?
Skate tapes and one mixtapes.
Yeah.
Like, and we don't have that no more. We don't have that grit. Yeah, I mean, I just might do a skate tape this year. I just might do one. Cause that's what inspired me to get into what I wanted to do. And that skate life, man, I don't know how it is now. Like, I'm not at the skate parks. I don't have any skater friends. All my skater friends are like, man, my knees hurt. You know what I mean?
Ken Block. You ever heard of a company? Called DC. DC Shoes. Ken Block.
Really?
Yep.
For a minute, I thought it had something to do with Dirtic.
He was the first guy, so he was a ambassador,
Oh, okay.
DC ambassador. So he had his hands in that when they started. But Ken Block was, yep, big deal.
These guys, the Rob Dyrdeks, the Tony Hawk, all praises, very accolades and everything like that. But my community, we didn't really fuck with them. We fucked with Kareem Campbell, Chad Muska,
Yeah.
Rodney Mullen, like all these
Steve
guys.
Caballero.
Yeah. The was it Red Dragon? What they call him? I think it was Red Dragon.
Steve Caballero.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bucky
Bucky Lassick.
Yeah, the Brazilian. Bob Burnquist.
Yes.
Vert connoisseur. Like these guys, these were the guys. And then there was the guys that like Tony Hawk and the other faces of the brands and whatnot. But
The Bones Brigade. That's what started this. The California pool vert guys, the Bones Brigade, the original back in, I mean, early 80s, right?
banana boards,
Yes.
Dogtown guys.
Yes. Dogtown guys.
Look at you two.
No, I love it because I mean you don't get to talk to guys that were into that stuff very, it was a lost art. You forget about all that stuff, right?
And the whole reason why I fell into skate love is because of hip hop.
Because of Gleaming the Cube, that movie.
Nah,
Fucking Christian Slater.
but that's how we found
He's
the
a
new hip
nut.
hop. We found new hip hop on going to the skate shops, Burnside Bridge, Copeland's. These Copeland Skate Shop was where you can literally go get a board for $20.
Yeah.
They'll give you a deck. They'll
Just a
fucking
blank deck.
Yep. You get your generic Copeland's deck, and they put the grip tape on it and everything. You get your trucks, generic trucks, and it was shitty, but you still can get a decent board to go to the park that day, and you'll break it, and you'll come back 2 or 3 days later after you've recycled 1,300 cans from the city of Portland to make the money to go get a new board.
Tell me the best trucks in the world, and there's one answer.
Not
Trucks?
Spitfire.
You better say Independent.
Independent was good.
The best what?
Trucks.
Yeah, Independent was good. I never fucked with Independent though because they had the. I don't know why the Independent logo always reminded me of like
Red
racist.
Baron. The Red Baron.
Yeah, well, it reminded me like swastikas.
That had nothing to do with.
I know, but my subconscious is like, oh, that's a racist brand.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, hey, will you pull up
Independent trucks.
Yo, he just gave me the man. Fuck this dude, man. Let's wrap this shit up.
He doesn't even know my name. And fucking.
Nah, his name's Jack.
That's right.
Independent brand, maybe independent brand.
I would just do Independent trucks.
Okay. Shout out to the audio listeners.
I know.
See this? Look at that far. Yeah, look at the first two.
Look at Jack is up. Yep.
A little racist, right? Little.
Oh, had nothing to do with fucking racism.
All right, now,
Red laces.
yeah, the red and the white and the black. Very.
Swastika.
Yeah. Now look up swastika.
Oh,
No,
don't
let's
look
not
up that.
fucking do that. No, dude.
Everybody knows what a swastika looks like.
Yeah. Show me your tattoo, Jack.
All right, now. Yo, he just pulls up his shirt. American History X over here.
Yeah, you right.
Johnny, you got any tattoos?
Dude.
Are you? What are you? Scandinavian? Yeah.
Norwegian.
Okay. So what do you got? You got the.
I have
Vikings.
a shield of terror on my back.
Is that like a family crest?
No, it's just a stave, not scave.
Like
It's just a
scabies?
scab.
Did you do like
Is that your
21
whole
and Me?
back?
No, it's just a small one.
Did you do like ancestry? How do you know that you're Scandinavian?
We're 4 generations out, so I mean, it wasn't hard. We have a book.
Oh,
Pause.
okay. So you have a
dang.
family that took notes and histories. Do you guys have like family history like noted? Like this is who your grandfather's grandfather was, and
I never even looked into it.
is it because you were Mormon? Because
No.
Mormons do that shit.
No, not necessarily.
That's what you got, Jack?
English.
In your back?
Hard English. Pause.
That's right,
Just
Lord.
the circle or just
yeah,
the...
English
Like the whole thing.
and Scottish.
This has got the letters too.
As white as white gets, my friend.
Well, they have symbols around it. Those are, I don't have letters.
The fuck is this? The Fifth Element?
That's what he's got on his back.
Oh,
dude.
my bad.
Did you remember that movie? The fucking what was that?
Multipass?
No, what was that one where they go through the fucking the portal? It had fucking Kurt Russell in it.
Stargate?
Stargate. Yeah, it looked like that fucking thing.
Yeah, you gonna get any tattoos this year?
Nah.
No
Never.
tattoos,
You'll
huh?
never get a tattoo.
I just don't. I mean, you got to pay money. Like, I want a good artist. It's a lot.
I'm pretty sure you know one.
I know a lot of great
Exactly.
artists, but I'm not gonna. It's a lot of like. I would rather put $1,000 into a new camera or new lighting than to put art on me. So I'm.
Just see the wife's new tattoo.
Oh, this is the one that you were drooling over. He has a crush
chill.
on your wife, bro. He was like, I seen her ribs and it was so good. I was like, what are you doing?
You're the only one that I've said that to that has found fucking, oh my God. Everybody else is like, agrees with me. It's like, oh yeah, the ribs tattoos are fucking sexy. You're so weak, dude. You're weak.
Not my
Dre.
thing.
You're fucking weak, Trey.
Not my thing.
Hey, any plans for the future? Any plans for this year? Something new?
To live.
To live and let live.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
live and let die?
So are you gonna do more bottles, or what's the deal with this? Is this something that you're like, okay, I did
Yeah,
4
so
gallons?
I did one. And again, I think it's a little too sweet, so I'll let it sit for. So that was 10 days fermentation. And so it was a little too sweet, so I'll probably go 12, 13, see how that turns out.
Are these just in milk jugs, or like you have to keep them in something special?
No, it's an actual glass brewing jug. It's got a cap. It's got the airlock
This is
bubbler
your
on it.
garage?
No, it would be too cold, so it's sitting in like the storage room.
Oh, okay.
So it's if anybody wants a secret, hit me up. I'm not going to blast it out to anybody. It's very easy to do. It's fairly cheap, but it fucking works great.
Now, at what point are you like, this is what I love? Like, obviously, this is all trial and error right now. But how do you know? Okay, this is perfect. Are you tasting it every day, every week?
No, you. I mean, you could, right? But so believe it or not, you run it, you ferment it, and then you take it and then you put it on the stove and you pasteurize it, is what it's called. That's where you make the yeast inactive. You kill the yeast at that point.
Oh, I want to need that.
From there, you. I mean, if it's in your crotch, just get into a fucking hot tub, right? But from that point, then you let it cool. Then I put it in the fridge, and that's when I like to taste it. I don't like to taste it hot or room temperature. Right? It's just not. It's not my forte. But you could just let it sit room temperature.
So, is there a point where you're like, I want to bottle this, sell it,
No,
give it to friends, or is this just personal
just
consumption?
fun, just for fun, all for fun.
Because I made coquito for Christmas.
What's that?
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
So coquito is shout out to my man host. He put me on to coquito. It's a Puerto Rican drink. It's kind of like I guess you would say a Puerto Rican eggnog kind of thing, right? Very simple. Evaporated milk, cream coconut, little Bacardi, rum, right?
But it's just a mixed drink, right?
Yeah, that's all it is. Creamy,
You're
right?
an eggnog kind of guy?
A little bit. That's not like something I
enjoy the
thrive
smell.
over.
I can't stand the taste.
This right here, though, the reason why I asked that though is because when I made it for family, right? Ball it up, give it away for family. So when you're talking about making your own wine, I'm like, why not bottle it up? Why not throw a label on it? Why not sell it? Make a couple bucks.
Beehive wine, dude.
No thanks.
You just not interested?
No, just doesn't get me. That doesn't get me up in the morning, right? Just everybody can go to the liquor store and go buy wine that's this is okay, but way better than this, right?
I mean, you can't say that because everybody's taste buds are different.
I guess
Some people
but
hate McDonald's, but some people love that bullshit.
What's it worth to somebody, right?
You say that.
Well,
Now,
first and foremost, I think that's illegal
What?
to sell wine like that.
Well, I mean, everything's illegal.
Jack, where can
Jack,
people
we're
find you?
thinking
Where
It's
can people
illegal to
find you?
walk across the street and jaywalk, but you can still do it, right?
No, I don't have enough time to dedicate that.
Okay, see,
to
that's
make,
where I'm getting
to make
at.
that
You're not
a
dedicated.
source of income.
Yeah, you're not
He
dedicated.
doesn't have the passion for it. Like
Yeah.
that man Dalton would say.
It's fun. The wife likes it. Makes her horny.
Don't tell Angel that.
Makes her horny.
Angel's in love with your wife.
Jesus Christ. Jack, where can people find you?
When are you going to the sand dunes again?
Hey, cut his microphone off. Where can people find
February.
You can
What,
find me
what
at
are you like Valentine's
Jack
Day?
Burger Design on Instagram.
The
There you go.
18th and 19th.
That's it.
Was this a family thing or just the boys?
It's another ride, like it's called the Winter Jamboree. So we'll probably take the kids on this one.
Hopefully nobody gets sick. I heard that the kids
Yeah,
and
dude,
wife got sick.
ruin the last trip. So they got. So remember? No, seriously, did. Remember when I was talking about getting sick?
Yeah.
The day I got home, the next day, I caught what they all had, and I was deathly sick. I haven't been that sick in 10 years.
I know you came to the studio. You're like, I just got over it. I'm like, ugh. I don't know, Justin.
I didn't have COVID. I tested myself twice.
COVID was a scam.
It was a scam. But I still took the fucking, just to appease everybody to say, I ain't got the vid.
I don't know. Nowadays, you're coughing and like everybody's like.
Anybody says
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like right nowadays,
Yeah.
you show sickness. You're like, okay.
You,
check.
COVID, you mean the cold?
Yeah.
How do you tell somebody you don't want them to come to your house?
Tell them I don't want them to come to my house. Don't invite them.
So everybody finds out that you're doing a UFC party, and there's one dude, Michael. We'll say Michael.
Okay.
And Michael's like, damn, man. No invite.
Yeah, fuck Michael though.
You're right. It's a touchy subject, especially if you have to work with Michael, right? right. No, it's legit. It's a legit question. But you have to get creative. I'm good at lying. I'm really good at lying, right?
Don't tell your
Built
wife that.
my entire she knows. Built my entire life off of lies, right? I am the George Costanza of fucking lies, right? I have a successful career in podcasts because of lying. But you just have man, I hate to say this, but so we decided to move the party to my buddy's house, and I can't just invite somebody. He's got a way nicer house than I do.
Do you still do it at your house?
Of course we would do it at my house. Then you just, I don't ever post anything on social media.
It's very true.
So
you
it doesn't
don't.
matter, right?
Yeah.
It's not like Michael's going to see that shit, right? And
And there goes Angel.
And-
Hey, Justin, how the fights?
and because Angel's a friend with everybody he fucking runs into. He'd be the guy pumping fucking gas, and he's like, "You want to be friends on Facebook?" Right?
You want to go to this fight at my buddy's house?
So, but I'm very selective. But yeah, you just got to get creative, man.
I've been like dealing with people trying to come over to my house. Some family members. Shout out to y'all if y'all see this.
Not Billy though.
And definitely not Billy. And I find myself just ignoring their call, just so I don't have to have that conversation.
Yeah,
Because it's hard telling somebody that you love and that you care about, but then at the
but
same
you
time,
don't though.
yeah, it's just like, yo, it's not the right function. Like if it was just me and my kids and my wife, then yeah. But when I have other people over and whatnot, I know how you are. I know your mouth, and you know my mouth. Pause. And it's like, I don't want that conflict.
So these family members, if I'm not peering too much, white family members.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Those are the people you don't want to. I
I
gotta
wouldn't
be
say
very
that.
selective, right?
No, they're like it's a mixture of my family members. Like some are white, some are black, some are Mexican. But there are certain, it's a way that they mix together, right? And so when this,
I see what you're saying.
when this side of the family's over, I know that if this side of the family or these certain people come over at the same time,
It's like when you mix beer with liquor, right?
yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that. I get what you're saying.
Oil
I
and
get you.
water.
Yeah.
A lot of people are more loud, black side, and then some people are more quiet, might be a little bit more intimidated, right? It's a little difficult. Jack, do you do a taco night at your house?
No.
You don't do Taco Tuesday? No. Are you the cook in your house?
Yeah.
What's your go-to?
Steak.
Do you like Traeger, like on the grill?
I have a smoker, so I smoke it.
Are you a grill master?
Try to be.
What got you into grilling?
My girlfriend's family bought me a smoker, so just kind of.
Wish my wife's family would buy me a fucking
know,
smoker.
fuck,
I want
man.
to
That's a
smoke her
good grill.
bad. I want
That's
to
a-
smoke her bad.
That's a really good gift because you can like repurpose that shit.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Damn, how long you been with your girl?
5 years?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did she got kids?
No.
So you don't got no kids?
No.
5 years. How'd you meet her?
Well, we've known
I
each other.
approve.
We've known each other for like 12 years, so we ended up working at the same job 5 years ago. And so that's.
How'd you approach her? Like when you seen her, you're like, oh, this is the most gorgeous girl. I'm in love with her already. Like how'd she catch your attention?
I'd liked her before, so then when she showed up, I just kind of, I said, if you need any help with work, so you just come over and I'll help you. I'll teach you.
Was this construction?
No.
What job was this?
I worked with autistic kids for 2 years.
That's why he's here.
He's
still working.
So you guys worked with autistic kids, and then she came and worked at the other place that you were at now, or did you just meet there?
We met there.
Oh, okay. So what do we call this occupation other than I worked with autistic kids? Like what is that occupation?
Behavioral technician.
Behavioral? Nah, wow.
Behavioral technician.
Behavioral technician. Yeah. You see her and you're like, what draws you to your girlfriend?
That ass, right?
Mainly.
For me, it was the ass. I was like, oh, damn, she got a
They're
fat
not talking
ass.
like that about his girl. You don't know her.
She was fit, so she's fit, beautiful.
Why'd you say was?
I didn't say was, did I?
You did. You said it was fit.
She is fit.
See, he's setting up snares along with Trail to trap
Yeah.
your ass.
No
Here you
shit.
go. So,
Great, now Jack's not coming back.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely telling her.
She was into fitness.
She was, yeah.
Fitness.
Fitting his dick in that booty.
She's the one who got me into strong.
She like dragons.
No.
Does she like Imagine
like-
Dragons? Imagine Dragons is dick.
Neither CDs nor Wendy's. You know.
How'd you ask her out on the first date?
Dre.
God damn it, dude. When we go to fucking unrestricted, we get 59 minutes and 30 seconds.
Where are you going?
I'm going home.
I thought.
We didn't really like ask. We just kind of it just happened.
Are you? I don't think I've ever asked you. Are you guys married?
No.
So you live together though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you popped the question? Or is this fiance or no?
Yeah. Hey, here we go, man.
No,
yeah, we're
no,
putting
I
you on the
haven't.
spot.
No. My family has bad history with marriage, so I kind of just like postponing it.
Oh, you fucking up, bud. You fucking up, man.
What does that have to do with her? The marriage ain't for
Yeah.
you. Marriage is for her.
Hey, come sit down.
No,
come
no,
sit
no.
down.
Yeah, come sit on camera.
We're good.
Come on, Joe.
No, I'm serious. Come on, come sit down.
No.
We'll make Angel sit over there.
No, it's all right. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't know. It's weird.
Does she want to? Has she dropped
No,
hints?
we're kind of on the same page.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing that I've learned about my wife is that sometimes I say something and she just agrees to kind of appease
Well, you're
me.
not married either.
I'm engaged. I did my
Yeah,
part.
but it's been 12 years you've been engaged.
I
right?
did my part. I did my part.
No.
Asking's the man part.
No, that's half of your part, right?
So what else do I have to do?
Get married.
I've done that. I said, yo, what's the date? Where are we doing this at? What do you need help with? And she doesn't say nothing. I popped the question. I went out of my way to make it special. I got the rings.
Yo, do you think she's waiting for you to plan this out?
Absolutely. That's how my wife is. She like if there's something special or something, it's like me that has to do it, right? And so that's kind of why I ask if she really doesn't want marriage, because sometimes your significant other will just go along with it just because it's easy, but deep down inside she may want to have the fairy tale wedding.
Yeah. No, we talked about it because right now we can't buy a house, so we live in the basement with her mom's house. So I wouldn't want to until we got our own house.
Is her mom single?
Yeah.
You ever hear her get her
No.
shit pushed in?
No.
Jesus Christ, Dre.
Bam, bam. Hey, think about just living in the same house as your mother-in-law.
I got my ass ripped because I said a couple of swear words on a interview that you did with me, and here you are saying you hear your stepmom getting her shit pushed in on the other side of the Beehive.
Hey, correction. It's not his stepmom. It's his mother-in-law.
Well, you're right. Your mother-in-law getting her shit pushed in. Where can they find you again?
You can find me at Jack Burger Design on Instagram.
What's Jack Burger? What is that?
It's my last name.
Oh, your last name's Burger? Like normal spelling?
No, Berger.
Oh, you're German then.
No, there's a story to tell with that, but
You can catch me at Angel Severa on
Do you make
Instagram,
good
Angel
burgers? Like,
Severa on Facebook. That's
you
my last
grind up
name,
the steak?
Cervera.
I really want to know, like,
Yeah, well, we can turn this off and
Jack
he can go
Burger.
home and he can tell you all the stories.
did you put an S at the end of burgers? It's just Jack Burger?
yeah.
Hey, good job on the thumbnails, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Outstanding.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you.
Now step it up. Need more.
Lord_long balls. That's with a Z on the gram. Dre, where can they find you out?
You can find me at Wraka, DRERAWKA, allrock.com, ALLRAWK.com. You can find all my links for everything, unrestricted reactions, unrestricted podcasts, isolation podcasts, so much going on. But hey, most importantly, come out, Fierce Fighting Championship, Maverick Center, January 20th. You guys heard I'm in Homegirl. You know what's funny is Homegirl that was sitting here, Sasha
Lopez.
when you guys posted it, you posted a picture or something, and the wife was like, hey, that's the same girl that Tavian took a picture with at the last time that she fought, because she was walking around.
You've seen it before, right?
I have.
fighting?
And when she was walking around, Tavian took a picture with her. So I was like, oh, that's dope. So come through January 20th. That's Friday. It's going to be a great night. Doors open at 4 o'clock. Fights start at 5. FierceFightingChampionship.com. And then I will be at a bar named Sue, 8136 South State Street. January 21st, come out. UFC 283.
Yes.
Yeah, 283. Come on out. We have a great time. And then again, we'll be at Fierce Fighting Championship number
Sean
23.
Strickland stepped in for Kelvin Gastelum.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, because Gastelum he got fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Something with his
basically a tooth knocked out
Yeah.
and had to stitch his gums up.
That's sad, man, because I really wanted to see him fight.
Yeah, because he hasn't fought in a hard second. Pause.
Yeah. One of the greatest fights ever was him and Adesanya. Go back, watch that fight. Incredible. What's your take on Jake Paul going to PFL?
Again, it's hard not to like the goddamn guy now because he has said I'll do it, and as long as the day he puts himself in the cage and does it, I'm gonna say I'm a fan. I don't give a shit if he's handpicked whoever. I don't give a shit what anybody says about it. He's doing everything he says. The only thing I want him to put his nuts to and actually make it happen is the Fighter Association. And I think this is his step in the door to become a MMA fighter and build up the Fighter Association. It's hard not to like the guy.
Yeah, he's doing everything right, in my opinion. And now, here's my thing is that, okay, he came out, he said, PFL, I'm an ambassador. We're getting fighters half 50-50 pay. He's doing everything right, but he hasn't mentioned anything about Dana. He hasn't mentioned anything about the slap yet.
The UFC is not gonna. The UFC was not gonna sign him.
But
It
no,
wasn't gonna happen. Right?
I'm saying in his shit talking, he hasn't mentioned anything about Dana White's slap yet. Do you think something's brewing up? Do you think Jake Paul's about to unleash a nuclear warhead because he got all the ammunition now? Ariel got all the ammunition now. Ariel went off and he did some. His thing was really dope about
half hour long
about Dana. It's like, what, Dana? Why are you putting it on us to give you a punishment? No,
Right.
That's not our job. Even though you run a stoplight, you still deserve and you still get something, right?
Right.
Just because you murdered somebody and you still have to be convicted of something.
Right.
You did something that's horrible. You know what I mean? I think that Jake Paul is working on something very big right now. I love where he's at. I think 2023 is going to be a huge year for MMA because there's so many moving parts.
MMA has a black eye right now.
Yep.
Phil Baroni.
Yeah. And for that dude to say that he didn't do it.
So the word on the street is the guy across the way watched him do it.
Oh, that's horrible.
They say 50 to 75 years.
Yeah, he
He killed a woman. He killed a woman.
Not only did he kill her, they said that he did it in brutal. Brutal. So I'm excited for MMA in 2023. I think there's a lot of moving parts for PFL. I think PFL is about to recruit some big names from the UFC. And I think not Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland might be one of them. But yeah, come out. I'll be at Fierce Fighting Championship in Idaho, coming up on the 11th of February. So if you are in the local tri-state area, make the drive. Come support Utah. And yeah, that's it.
Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.